Hey America, Joe still here. That's right, I'm still here. Now I know some of y'all might be seeing this and thinking, Joe, what's with the haircut? That's a little fashion forward even for you, ain't it? Well, I got a big week ahead of me. Tomorrow night I'll be going live at the Democratic National Convention, via cell phone of course. They got me opening for Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, can you believe it? I sure can't. So I walked into my local barbershop this morning, thought to myself, this could be the biggest night of your life, Joe. You gotta go bold. Why don't you ask for that haircut that Travis Kelce has? After all, Taylor Swift should be giving her endorsement any day now. And then I thought, well, that's quite an argument I just made with myself. How can I say no to that? And so here we are. Looks nice, doesn't it? I really like it. Speaking of the convention, did y'all see President Biden's speech last night? What a speech it was. You know, I've been watching boxing my whole life, and I never thought I'd see an 81-year-old throw such hard-hitting punches. There were times during his speech where he really reminded me of Roberto Duran. Every time I think I couldn't get more proud to share my first name with that guy, President Biden proves me wrong. You know what else I was proud of was the way he went up there and celebrated his wins. Spoke about how he brought inflation down, boosted the economy, and fought Big Pharma to get insulin prices under $35. All really strong accomplishments that sometimes we forget he really made happen during his 4 years. But more than anything, I was most proud of how he took accountability for some of the mistakes he's made. I really believed him when he said he wanted to end this war in Gaza. Spends all day and night just trying to get a ceasefire to happen, free those hostages, finally bring peace to the people in Palestine. They deserve it. I also thought it was pretty fitting how he emphasized the first thing he did when he won the nomination back in 2020 was call Kamala Harris to be his vice president. And one of the last things he's doing as president is endorsing her for her presidency. Because President Biden sees in Kamala Harris what we all do, that she's a strong, virtuous leader who believes in America and what it stands for. Someone who will fight to make sure that America is protected from threats both foreign and domestic. And we've never seen a bigger threat to democracy than Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. Those two weirdos, they really give Gonzo from the Muppets a bad name, don't they? And did y'all hear Donald Trump last week talking about Camilla? Calling our vice president Camilla like she's some chicken that he's obsessed with? Man, what a Freudian slip that was, huh? Because ever since she's won the nomination, the entire GOP's been running scared like a bunch of chickens. Well, you know, Vice President Harris, future Madam President, I can't wait to speak on your behalf tomorrow night. But there's one thing we got in common now. We both know how difficult it is to follow Joe Biden. Because after his speech last night, I really had to rip mine up and start all over from scratch. And I know that you're going to spend the next 4 years really just doing the best you can. And like you said, we're not going back. And when we fight, we win. All right.